friends. How are you today? Well, doing fine, I hope. Today, I brought you a story of a little boy named Raju. Raju lived in a tiny village called Chamba. Now, where is this village? Chamba lies in the Himalayan ranges at the foothills of the Himalayas. Do you know what the Himalayas are? The Himalayas are the highest mountains in the whole world. And where are the Himalayas situated? They are situated in the north of India. And what do the people of Chamba do? They are shepherds. They own a lot of sheep. And so also Raju's parents owned 50 handsome sheep with very furry, lovely wool. And it was Raju's duty to take all the sheep up the hill to graze. What do sheep eat? They eat grass. And so Raju had to take them up the hill to eat grass every evening after he returned from school. Now, Raju was a very good boy, just like all you boys. And so, every evening, he did what his parents told him. He was very obedient. And so, today, he came back from school, had his dinner quickly, and took all the sheep from their pen and guided them up the hill. As the sheep were grazing, eating grass, Raju picked up a nice big stone and sat on it. And he waited until the sheep tummies were full. As he waited, he got a little bored, and a very naughty thought came into his mind. He started shouting loudly, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! Help!" Now his shouts reached the village, and all the people in the village heard him shout. They thought that a wolf had attacked him, and so all the villagers ran up the hill and came up. And what did they see? Nothing. No wolf. Raju is sitting on his stone with a broad smile on his face, and all the sheep are grazing calmly. They scolded Raju. "Why did you shout? There's no wolf around." But they thought he's a little boy, and so they went back to the village. The next day, again Raju picked up all his sheep and trudged up the hill. He sat on the same stone and waited for the sheep as they were grazing. Again, the same naughty thought came to him. And again he started shouting at the top of his voice, louder this time, "Wolf! Wolf! Help! Help!" Again the poor villagers heard his cries. They thought this time, very sure that a wolf had attacked Raju and his sheep. And so they ran faster than ever and trudged huffing and puffing up the hill. And again they saw Raju with a broad smile on his face, sitting calmly and watching his sheep. There was no wolf. This time they were very angry. They scolded Raju and never to do it again, they said. And they went back full of anger to their homes. A few days went by. Raju was on his good behavior. He was taking his sheep, bringing them back, and there was no problem. Today, he went up the hill and he was sitting on the stone. What did he see? He saw a big, bad wolf coming from the forest straight towards Raju and his sheep. Raju was so scared. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't fight the wolf alone. He was scared for his sheep. He was scared for himself, his own life. He started shouting at the top as loud as he could. Wolf, wolf, help me please, wolf. All the villagers heard his cries. But what did they think? Oh, Raju is playing a trick on us again. We're sure there's no wolf there. And so they went right back inside their houses and shut the door. The wolf came and attacked a baby sheep, caught the baby by its neck and pulled it away into the forest. The poor sheep could do nothing, and poor Raju could do nothing. He sat weeping on the stone. He was scared, and he knew that his parents were going to be very angry with him. He quickly gathered all the sheep and ran fast as his legs could carry him, went home, locked up all the sheep in their pen, and went weeping into the house. He told his parents all that had happened and how a little sheep had gone. The parents were very angry with him. They scolded him and then they explained to him, never tell lies again. Never fool people with lies. Why? Because if you lie to people, if you fool them with lies, they are never going to believe you. Even if you told them the truth, they would never believe you. And who would suffer? You would suffer. And so, what's the lesson that Raju learned? Never tell lies. Never fool people with lies. Did you get that? Did you like the story? If you did, I'll come again with another story. Bye for now. So that's all, folks. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe.